Hello everyone, welcome to the online captains meeting for tennis doubles. Let's first talk about injuries and lost and stolen items. Injuries, all participants play at their own risk. Any costs incurred due to injury while participating in intramurals will be at the responsibility of the injured party. As for lost and stolen items, intramural staff does not assume any responsibility for items that are damaged, lost, or stolen during intramural activity. We advise you not leave any valuables unattended while participating. As for payment, the $20 intramural semester fee will be required by every individual before participation will be granted in tennis doubles. You will not be put into the bracket until this payment is made. You can pay in two ways. You can pay with cash or check in Cushing Office 112, or you can pay with a debit or credit card online at www.unk.edu/intramurals. On the right-hand side of that webpage, you'll see a gold box, and on the bottom of that box, there will be a register/online payment link. Click on that link to take you through the necessary steps to complete the online payment. If you have trouble paying online, try opening a private web browser, and if that doesn't work, please call the intramural office immediately. And again, this payment must be made before you'll be put into the bracket for tennis doubles. You need to do 3 things in order to be eligible for tennis doubles. You, 1, have to complete the individual intramural semester fee, like we had just talked about in the previous slide. You must be a current UNK student, faculty, and/or staff member. And 3, you must be on the team roster and have a completed team roster of 2 players to play tennis doubles. Men's, women's, and co-rec leagues will be offered in tennis doubles. And remember, you can only compete on 1 team per league. As for the scheduling of this tennis doubles tournament, it is a self-scheduled tournament. This means that the tournament bracket will be made viewable on imleagues.com within your respected league. And it is the responsibility of the team captain for one team to contact the opposing team captain to set up a match time and date. To view the bracket, you need to go to imleagues.com and click on the tennis doubles link. Go into your respective league, either men's, women's, or co-rec, and click on the blue banner on the top of the page reading View Bracket Here. Within each match of the bracket will be a date and time. This date and time is the deadline when matches have to be played by, and the time scores have to be reported to the intramural office. Scores need to be reported to the intramural office via email. Our email is unkintramurals@unk.edu. Below, we have an example of what the bracket will look like. As you can see, Team A is scheduled to play Team B in the first round, and they have to complete this game by Monday, 3/10 at 11 p.m. And they also have to report their scores by that time as well. As they move along in the bracket, more deadlines will show, so their second round game is due Thursday, 3/20 at 11 p.m. And remember, this isn't just when the game needs to be played by, this is when the game needs to be reported to the intramural office via email as well. And again, like stated in the previous slide, scores need to be reported to the intramural office via email. Again, our email is unkintramurals@unk.edu. When you email us these match results, please include which league you are in, your team name, your opponent, and the score. If scores are not reported before the deadline date and time, the match will be considered a double forfeit. There will be no exceptions to this rule. So if neither team contacts the intramural office with a score of their game by the deadline date and time, both teams will be out of the tournament. And we prefer both team captains report the score of the match, so whether you win or lose, please report the score to us. Now we're going to talk about how you contact your opponent. You need to first log into your IMLeagues account and search your opponent's name on the imleagues.com in the search bar at the top of the page, as you can see in the example below. Once you search your opponent's name in the search bar and click on their name, it'll take you to their profile page. On their profile page, hold the cursor over the basic information option on the left-hand side of the screen. Here, it will provide you with a phone number and email address for you to coordinate a playing time with your opponent. please use the contact information provided in their basic information. Since we are requiring all participants to contact people based off their profile information on IM Leagues, we want you to make sure that your information within your profile is accurate. Do this by going into your IM Leagues account, and when you're logged in, go to the top right-hand corner where you sign out. Next to the sign out button, click on the Edit Profile link to update your contact information to make sure it's accurate and people can get a hold of you in the manner which you would prefer. If you have any trouble contacting your opponent, have any questions or feedback, please contact the intramural office immediately. If you do not contact us to let us know you are having a problem contacting your opponent, we cannot help you, so please let us know if we can help out in any way. As for the game locations, courts of play must be agreed upon by both teams. Some of the tennis parks in Kearney are Apollo Park, Centennial Park, Harmon Park, and Harvey Park. Please choose one of those four to play all games. As for some game rules, all leagues will play a 10-game pro set, and you must win by 2 games. In the event of a tie, a 9-point tiebreaker will be played. Each team serves 2 points in succession starting from the deuce court, and teams change sides after 4 points. As for some additional rules, if a ball is struck simultaneously or consecutively, it will be considered an illegal return, and the partners themselves do not have to alternate in making returns. As for serving, the partner of the player who served in the first game will serve in the third, and the partner of the player who served in the second game will serve in the fourth, and so on, throughout your 10-game pro set. In the end, all rules for tennis doubles need to be agreed upon by both teams at the beginning of each match. And this picture here is just a quick example of how players should set up during each serve during tennis doubles. In the end, if you run into any troubles throughout the tournament, or if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please contact the intramural office immediately. You can contact us at the information provided here on this slide, and we will also be in communication with you through IM Leagues and Facebook. Make sure you stay up to date with your IM Leagues during this tournament for announcements and deadline dates and times within the brackets, and also updates within the bracket. All right, you made it to the end of the captain's meeting for tennis doubles. By continuing on and taking the quiz and creating a team, you are verifying that you are aware of all rules, policies, and procedures of UNK intramurals and the tennis doubles tournament. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please contact us before you play. And again, refer yourself to that previous slide for all of our contact information. Good luck, have fun, and enjoy the tennis doubles tournament.